Getting close to the next D&D session this time around, and I'm thinking about stuff. I'm thinking that like I was saying before, it's hard to make magic items for something that's already really powerful. And I have a druid who doesn't do a lot of wild shaping. He does a lot of summoning, actually, and which is awesome. But that's just what's in my head. It's not what I want to confess today. What I want to confess today is I'm about to do a chase scene. And I know it's a bunch of checks. I don't have really maps. I draw my own maps, and I completely suck at drawing. My family has the artistic skill. I do not. I have the imagination. And that does not translate on paper when it comes to drawing. Writing, maybe. I haven't written anything other than this D&D campaign that I've done all by on my own. It's all homebrewed. I've watched a lot of videos about how things are done, and then how DMs get mad when things don't go the right way. I was at a store the other day, actually yesterday, it wasn't the other day, and I saw these kids playing D&D, and these kids couldn't have been older than 10. They were probably younger than that, and they were playing D&D with a kid of their own DMing, and none of them were listening. Like, when I tell you I play with everybody, including me, has ADHD, we all have it to some degree, and are at the table, and I'm telling you, like, I'm talking from 13-year-olds to 46-year-olds is everybody at my table, and I have a hard time answering everybody's questions all at the same time, doing whatever they all want to do. So I'm literally, all right, what are you doing? Okay, we'll come back to that. What are you doing? And let me answer your question in a minute after I'm finishing answering this person's question, you know? And this kid was getting mad. And I remember just standing in line at the register, buying my boy a Pokemon card, and he was like, okay, because none of you are listening, you all have disadvantage. I'm like, wow. Wow, that's messed up. And then he said something else even more messed up that they all have, and I'm just like, okay, kid, these are kids. You're a child too, and I get it, but there's other ways to deal with it, and I'm sure you don't know those ways. Like, if this may be like your first time DMing a campaign, and I get it, it's mine too. And I can't tell you how many times I want to be like, yo, everybody, shut up. But, I mean, what they're saying might have, like, validity. And you never know what might come out of it. Because I know a few things where they have said something, and I've changed my campaign for it. I'm like, hey, that's a whole lot better than what I got. Let me go ahead and switch that and make it that way. That way, when it comes up, hey, yeah, you know? I wanted to go over there. I don't know this kid, but I wanted to go over there and like talk to him, like, hey, this is what you can do. But I didn't know him, so that's a little weird. Some random dude go up to some kid and be like, hey, change this, or like, hey, hello. No, that's weird. So I didn't, and I left the store. But like, it just got me thinking. I'm like, there's been a lot of times where I've been just wanting to tell everybody in my campaign, at my table, to just stop. I made a homebrew one shot. It was about a ghost ship. I don't know if I talked about it or not. It was about a ghost ship, and this ship was supposed to have a bunch of treasure in its hold, so they were this pirate crew going to get it. And before I said, hey, do you guys want to make your own characters so you know what you're doing? We're going to start it at level 5, and it's just going to be a level 5 one-shot. And they're like, no, make our characters. You can make our characters. I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. Did not know what I was getting into. I made, for 5 people, I want to say 6 or 7 characters, and I gave them the lot. I think 6 people ended up showing up, so yeah, it was 7 characters, because I had 1 extra, which I'm glad. So they all kind of, I handed them out, they all read over them, and they picked and chose, and we got started. All the time, because they were brand new classes they have never played before. It was question after question after question after question after question. And we got through what should have been maybe a 3-hour campaign. I don't know, like I said, I can't balance, so what I think might be hard, they'll blow through, and then what I think, hey, they'll blow through this, they spend so much time on. So it's hard for me to know the times. And they spent maybe 4 to 5 hours on it. They loved it, but I was so frustrated and so mad by the end of it that, I mean, I'll definitely do it again. That is now my one shot. So if I ever start, I don't get on start playing or D20, but I don't really have the technological means to do that. I would love to run it because they enjoyed it. It was a whole lot of fun. It was just frustrating for me to DM. Because I had a whole crew mechanic. Like, if you lost this amount of crew, you lose the game. You need to, pass your checks. Make sure your crew's staying alive. Help crew when you're being boarded. All that stuff. Or when you're boarding. You got these crew dying. You need to keep them alive until the very end. And, They had fun. I had fun, but it was like I said, it was very frustrating. And I get the frustration of the table when you're DMing, because you got everybody talking, all these side conversations, and you're trying to be hey, we're doing this, focus on this, but you also got to understand that I finally understood that these side conversations can help. They can also add to your campaign, and it also helps the bonding experience of these people. And so I felt for the kid, yeah, it's difficult, it's hard, it's trying to collaboratively combine all these different minds and personalities to play this one game and make a story together, and you get frustrated. I think I get frustrated at least once a DM session, but at the end of it, I'm coming home and I'm like, that was awesome. That was fun. And the group chat of my table, I'm like, hey, did you guys like it? How do you guys enjoy the story? Do you think anything should be done about this? What do you think I can do better every single time? And they every single time, oh man, that was awesome. It was fun. We enjoyed it. No, we think you're doing great. I appreciate it, and it makes me smile because I want them to have fun. That is the very essence of it all. I'm a very big story person, and I've said it before. I don't like filler, so I'm a very big story person, and it makes me, because I'm just making the story up. This kid's not coming from a book. I'm just making it up, and the fact that they are enjoying it, and I'm trying to incorporate their characters into it, it makes me so. To that kid who will probably never see this, I get that it's frustrating. I'm new at this as well. Keep working at it and be patient with the people at the table. Understand the personalities that are at your table and work with it. Don't work against them, because it will not end well. There's too many D&D horror stories that end horribly because of it. You're doing great.